When we head out into the forest, we like to immerse ourselves in the splendor of the backcountry.
We're able to be focused on the different trees, flowers, songbirds, or large mammals we encounter because we've already done the work to ensure we have the gear we need to thrive in the wilderness.
Through trial and error over the years, we've built our kit to suit our tripping style with little wasted space or unnecessary weight.
So, on a recent 9-day trip in Wabakimi, it seemed like the perfect time to review what it is that we bring with us while we experience
The beauty of the backcountry. Getting a lot of comments and questions from folks about gear. We're not gearheads. We're not sponsored by anyone. We know that some people like to know what gear you're carrying. Maybe it'll help them choose their gear for a certain trip coming up. So we're going to go through those items that we take with us for an 8 to 10 day trip. What's in our pack? First of all, the packs. This is the Ostrom Outdoors 115 liter Winnisk frameless canoe pack. Loaded up here, she's got our new Ostrom Outdoors 110 liter Winnisk pack loaded up on her.
The debut of my custom Bowman Gear 85 liter pack. Will, thanks. It did an amazing job and I'm really happy with it.
Gorgeous little thing. We bring a gravity water filtration system. Ours is a platypus system. We like the gravity because it cleans 4 liters of water at a time, so it's great when you're sitting around camp. It's not as great for when you're traveling, but more on that later.
So generally on our trips I carry the food. We don't carry a food barrel. So we have the Atotech Bear food bag that we've used on this trip, and this has carried like our main food items such as lunches, coffee, snacks.
Stuff
and
we can't afford to lose.
This is the easy to get to bag and the most fresh food in that bag.
They're actually tested and proven to be black bear proof, these exact bags. We bring our trusty and rusty Beauty of the Backcountry coffee mugs.
Cups.
Here's our cook system kind of as a whole. I'm not going to open it up.
Our first koozie.
This is our koozie. So inside this koozie is a pot. I think it's a 2 liter pot. And it's also got 2 little bowls that we use. And inside those we bring along with us an MSR Pocket Rocket 2 stove, just in case it's really rainy or we just can't make a fire for whatever reason, fire ban or whatever. And also a Suluk 46 carbon fiber pot lifter, which is coming really handy for us.
And my clothing system and books.
Yeah, inside. So this is all of Sherry's clothes is in a dry sack, and inside of this clear garbage sack. And then we also bring a couple of books each, and a couple of and a journal each.
Yeah, I generally take 2 sets of clothing on an 8-day trip, and 1 set of dry clothing that I only wear at camp or in the tent. Just to make sure I always have a dry set of clothing.
2 sets meaning 1 set we're wearing, 1 set in the clothing bag. I might as well pull out my clothing bag. And then we have like sitting in the tent, almost like a pajamas. So there's my clothing bag there. And also has our moccasins and camp shoes and stuff with it. These things are what we would maybe consider a luxury, but these are camp chairs, folding camp chairs. They take up a fair amount of space. They're not super heavy, but for us, there's nothing like relaxing in a chair as opposed to laying on rocks or anything else around the camp. So this would be our sort of our most luxurious item, but we don't usually camp without them.
No. Generally, as we get through a trip, the food depletes and I have extra room. So I now have the tent system and I carry a tarp for inside the tent. Lessons learned, by trial and error. And this comes in really handy on a wet trip. We haven't had a really wet trip this time, so it could have maybe been left behind, but I'd rather have it with us. So that's that.
Yeah. So what Sherry's got is we have a ground sheet for our tent. It comes with the tent, which goes outside on the ground to stop sticks from poking holes in your bottom of your tent. People don't often, but we do. You put a tarp inside the tent in case water gets on top of your ground sheet, so it doesn't seep into your sleeping bag and all that stuff, which we've had happen. So we insist on this now. We have the rest of our sleep system, which consists of our inflatable air mattresses, or sorry, our sleeping pads, sleeping bags, and our inflatable pillows. We brought sleeping bag liners.
Yes, and we did use them. I'm not sure if they help or not, but we had them, we used them.
That way Sherry didn't soil her sleeping bag. That's an inside joke. She's never soiled her bag.
Okay, I carried the ditty bag. This has our toothbrushes, toothpaste tabs, dental floss, items such as that, medications. That's our ditty bag.
Yeah, this little bag's been around for a while. Inside of it are just our paracord and rope, and also a roll of flex tape, like super durable tape that'll actually repair a canoe in a pinch. So this bag goes with us wherever we go.
Yeah. I have my puffy jacket. I never leave home without this. It packs into my pack so easily, so small, and it comes in handy on cold nights. So that's my puffy. So we have an extra dry sack for our tent cover, and I also have the tarp in here as they were both wet this morning. This keeps the wet isolated from our tent, so our tent is dry, but the tarp and the
Fly.
yeah, the tent fly are in here.
And we just use a sort of a woods 10 by 12 nylon tarp that works really well. This is kind of new to this trip, but it's a little tackle box. Right now we've got some walleye lures and some trout lures, even though trout weren't really happening on this trip. But just a small little tackle box. And the fishing rod is inside, and the net is inside the canoe.
All right, all I have left is my glasses, my toque, and I did bring some down booties on this trip.
So
there was snow, guys. There was snow out there.
So you may laugh like I did when she was packing those, the toque and the booties and the puffer jacket, but she was laughing when I was freezing my tuchus off.
I was warm.
In the snow. Another thing that we've left at home on previous spring trips, exactly last year you would have seen our long trip, our Mississauga trip. We didn't bring these, and we paid for it.
There's a gazillion of them. Well, you might as well just come in and then try and get them out after.
Yeah, they're gonna get in, or they're gonna kill me before I get in, maybe. So we messed up. This is why you don't wear black when you go into your tent. This is inside of our tent. It's going to be a long night. And this time we didn't need them, but
we had them. They're light.
These are our original bug shirt
bug
jackets, and these things are great. I'm sure you can see the bugs. The mosquitoes are just atrocious. They're a little bit better out here on shore, and that was probably the toughest hour of camp canoe tripping I think that we've done.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. The mosquitoes
but it was
were
awesome.
Incestuous.
Incessant. The mosquitoes were incestuous.
So I always have a fanny pack, waterproof. This one is by UL Terrain, but I did have Will design me one that fits right on my pack here. It's a new Bowman Gear design, and it clips right off of my pack. I can clip it onto the front of the boat too. So I always have a fanny pack. Keeps my camera, my glasses, my sunglasses, and snacks.
This is just a little lightweight hatchet by Beavercraft Bushcraft that we bring along for splitting and doing some of those things. Agua Canyon Boreal 21 saw is sort of like an essential saw. It takes up no room. It's quite light, but it's great for bow sawing in the backcountry. Wood of any kind or size.
It's me. I do have my Suluk saw. I packed this with us if we have to clear on the trail. This little saw is so handy.
It's based on the Silky Gomboy, but this is made by Suluk 46.
Yeah, and this is handier than pulling out the Agawa saw
Much
on a
handier.
trail. So we kept this with us this trip. We didn't have to use it, but always have it in my pack.
Okay, it's mostly just knickknacks. More flex tape because we were running more rapids. Always a first aid kit. That came in handy when Jay started learning how to fish again. This here, so I was saying we like to have the gravity filter water system for the camp, but when we're paddling, that's unwieldy sometimes. So we brought this Catadine Be Free. This one's 600 liters, and it's actually super handy. It's great to have. Scoop up water, squeeze it into your water bottle while you're on the move. We really do like that.
Yeah, we found that to be really handy on a backpacking trip also.
Yes. We have Sunblessa headlamps. They actually sent us one to try out a couple of years ago. We liked it so much we actually bought 2 more. They're just great little headlamps. Hey, is that a Sunblessa headlamp?
It is.
Man, is that ever bright?
It is.
You know what? It looks like super light.
Oh
Is
my
it?
gosh, it's so light.
That is the brightest light I've ever seen in my life.
It's a Sunblessa headlamp.
Some cutlery, right? I've got a set of glasses because I'm getting old now. We bring some sage and tobacco bundles whenever we're in the backcountry. My glasses that are outside of the glasses case, which is a good spot for them. Our bush knife, which is just a Mora knife.
Love that knife.
It is a great little knife. I have sunglasses that we haven't had to use for the last couple of days, but did for the first bunch. Whenever we bring the hatchet or axe out, Bear Essentials has this handy little sharpener wallet. It's got 4 different grits, super compact, and it even has a strop on the back. And a multi-tool for making repairs in the backcountry. Luckily, we haven't had to use this yet. This is the bag for cameras. A lot of people that we know bring pelican case, things like a flight case for their cameras. We don't do that. We don't bring a food barrel either. We just like to be different. So we bring bags. So inside this bag, we've got 2 cameras, our Canon 90D and Sherry's Canon HX. It's a point and shoot, but it's amazing for close-up, like long-range photography.
Yeah, it has 65 times zoom. I think.
65 times optical zoom. It's awesome. Yeah. And plus we also bring obviously our custom paddles by Mum and Grum and 2 GoPros so that when we're knocking around the bush, you can see us or off rapids or whatever.
Yeah, and my rain suit. I like to always pack my rain suit. Sometimes that drives Jay crazy, but
Well, it's always the smart
right at
thing.
the bottom of the pack. They're lightweight. It's easy.
Yeah, I
and
always
this trip it came in handy.
totally did. I bring a shell top. I don't bring the pants. I just kind of hope that I dry off quickly. That's it. That's what we bring. But a lot of people are going to want to know what we bring on the backcountry, but this is it.
Thanks, guys.